Mariah Carey is here, everybody.
Yeah.
Yay, my dear friend.
My dear friend Angie, I'm so happy to
Hello, and she is sparkling cider in tow. I feel like I haven't seen you in so long.
We haven't seen each other until since I think it was 2-3 Halloween parties ago. Perhaps.
Yes, that was a good one, by the way.
Hey, you.
We we know each other well. I don't even know you as a mother. You're like a new person now.
I know, and I knew you as a pre-mother, and we had a festival baby shower for you,
which was unforgettable.
And I did invite you to mine in LA, but I was the worst, most miserable pregnant person you have ever encountered.
I read and saw those stories, but you seem like once you had the babies, you were like fine, right? You adjusted.
I did the best that I could.
Did you have like PMS? I mean, not what is it?
Yes.
PMS. Do you have PMS? Do you get bad PMS, Mariah?
Do you? I'm not from the area, but I think we all share the same situation.
Jermaine,
Huh?
are you aware when Mariah is in PMS
Oh,
mode?
stop. We're just talking about babies. All right, Jermaine, he knows I'm just
I don't know what's
constantly in
going
a
on
state
right now.
of PMS.
I don't know what's going on
Me
right
and
now.
JD try to not talk about those things because I've known him for
I'm
too
not
long,
talking
and
about
it
that
becomes
with
like
nobody.
awkward. Exactly. That's not his moment. He can't have that.
Wait, so how long has this been happening that you two are back together as management?
We've been back together again.
It's the first time
Yeah.
actually for us to do this.
to this
As management.
merger.
Yeah, this type of merger.
management
But I feel like you've worked together.
That's why
forever.
it's basically always been something kind of like this.
Yeah. What are you trying to
can't-
say that I never see? But the truth is, I would call JD like, "What do you think of such and such an idea?" Even if it didn't have to.
Right.
Be them. So,
I'm kind of like that with pretty much everybody that I work with.
But you didn't have the title and the responsibility,
Yeah.
or probably the
yeah, but
commission.
don't throw me in the mix with everybody.
Because you are, and I love this about you, because you make me go, like when I know I'm going to see you, I have to make sure that at least I have a lip on and a good shoe.
My goodness.
No, but
The thing is, I'm only judgmental of myself. I don't.
But you
care.
are-
I don't judge anybody else. You're naturally beautiful, so I'm not judging you, judging your hair, judging.
but
your
are
lip
you?
gloss.
But you are like uber judgmental of yourself. No,
Yeah,
what is that
it's called insecurity.
at this point?
Well, I'm trying to lose it. I'm trying to get.
Like, what
we're
could you-
working on it.
What at this point? What could you possibly be still in? Like, you know what I mean?
It's just, I think when you grow up a certain way and you just feel like different and whatever than everybody else, you just have it.
I think just knowing you and interviewing you so long, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like it went from like maybe it started off as insecurities, but at some point, I think it's fun to you a little bit
To be insecure?
to be like, "Where's my fan?" and I
Oh,
need
this is a necessity because this fan is a piece of crap. I'm not even gonna lie. Like my fan that I used to have was studded. Does nothing.
Oh, all right. We have to stay focused today because you're gonna take me all over the place. We have new music.
Yes.
From what I'm hearing, the album is like classic Mariah.
That
yes?
one song is very classic.
One
me.
song is classic you.
There's a lot of things that I'm saying in there that are honest and true, like, and that just actually happen to be very timely,
True to life.
true to life.
But you've been married now for how long? How long have you been married?
Over 5 years, darling.
So when you say
And Ebro was like, I give him 6 years. I'm
that what he said?
blowing him up on the radio. Yeah.
did he say that in
He said
real
that to
life
me
or on the
no,
radio?
No, in real life to me.
He gave you your marriage 6 years?
Yes.
He's a damn liar and just trying to irritate you.
I'm just.
Because I remember when you first got married.
He might not remember this. He might not remember.
No, I remember when you
Okay.
first got married, Ebro said to me, when everybody was in the room talking about, like, she just met him, they're getting married, oh my God, this is crazy. And Ebro said, I remember this in the room, he said, if they make it through the first year, they'll probably be married forever, knowing her. He said that, and I thought that
he
was
said knowing her.
knowing her, because if you
See, because he knows.
no, the
Well,
first
here
year of
we are.
marriage is supposedly the hardest. Is that true?
No, it was the easiest.
Was it the easiest? Was the first year the easiest? Oh, because
no,
you
it
were
was
like
the most, it was just fun. It was like we were traveling all
Newlyweds.
around the world together and things.
for most people, it's the first year is the hardest. But you guys were still newly kind of getting to know each other, I guess, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, then he started doing America's Got Talent, so he just works constantly, and I'm like, I like to work at home in my little studio, which is not even a sliver the size of this studio. Like, I mean, I'm talking about the corner. So I sit there and sing in my, see them babies, rock and roll. Actually, they appear on this album. They make it.
Really?
Since we're not talking about the album today, this was just a glimpse. Today was a glimpse for the Lambs and for the international people and for the people that are like, I just want to hear her do a record that's very simple with vocals and, you know, over simplistic type of, you know, track.
And I'm being fanned by Mariah. Mariah's fanning me as we speak.
Oh, there's a gorgeous fan. I need to get that from the other room. Darlings, someone please. The fan.
Fans? Two fans.
It's a beautiful
We need
Asian
two
fan.
fans.
Please, and we can fan ourselves
Drewski,
together.
you're in trouble when she leaves. This is going to be this is how I'm going to be
This
from
is
now on.
the show. Does everybody know about the show?
I need champagne and fans every show.
Prosecco, because it's less calories.
Okay, that.
And this
fans.
is only the apple juice anyway.
And no overhead lighting.
Hello, it's always got to be frontal. But we can't give these people these secrets. These new chicks. No, they don't. They need to work a little.
They should have bags on
the worst experiences first, and then they can learn the new stuff. Sorry.
Well, that one I have to share because you shared that with me early.
I did.
And Mariah advised me I should get a highlight.
Just a little bit more highlights. You have them, but we're just going to bring them out more around the
Let me hit the stats, please.
Okay.
Let me hit the stats, please.
Hit the stats, because
all right. So
hit the stats, Jermaine.
As of today.
Hit 'em.
So today we did this. We did this little thing with Facebook. I mean, it wasn't a little thing, but we did this thing with Facebook where we gave all the fans the records first. The
Lamely.
And the reach right now is at 10 million people.
Wow.
And nearly 800,000 engagement.
It was incredible.
Wow.
He's like a karate man.
There's a lot of people that was questioning this Facebook thing.
Yes.
MC, you want to talk? Tell them about the
people
questioning.
that questioning with the questions of the Facebook thing. What do you mean? Like, why did we want to release it on Facebook?
Yeah.
Because of the stats. You just heard. We get that. We love everybody, but we don't get those stats just from a regular, let's put the record and see.
I get it.
So, pardon them.
So what happens when the album comes out? Are you going to do something like that too?
We're going to do something bigger. We're going to go in the hot air
you
balloon
gotta
like
start,
that movie
you gotta do
Up.
something.
Nice.
What?
And travel the world, nothing. That's all I watch.
Mariah said she doesn't want a tour bus. She wants a hot air balloon.
I want a hot air balloon. That's it. Can we do that,
That'll
JD?
probably happen.
Make sure there's no overhead lighting.
There's none in that, but there's
No
the
elevator lighting.
Under lighting is not good either.
Really?
FYI. Yes, that's very
Under
Jason
lighting.
Halloween. We don't want that. No.
Let me ask you this:
Frontal lighting.
Are you like that at home?
Yes, my house is done, like decorated specifically. There are no hi-hats. You see these things up there? They call them hi-hats. Just that it's not
Stop
allowed.
it.
Only for cleaning
Yeah,
purposes.
you didn't see
and
the
in
picture of
kitchen.
us while we was doing the Facebook? It was dark as hell in there.
Well, it was
No
for me, that
overhead
was
lighting
night.
in
To
that.
me, that was still night, 11 a.m. It's a little early for me.
So wait a minute. So the lighting in your house is to make nice lighting.
It's so that every person that
Looks
walks in the
nice.
house looks incredible. They'll be like, I
Okay.
like this place because I look good in here.
I'm coming over. Take some
over
selfies.
any day.
I'm gonna take some selfies
Any
in
day,
your
because
house.
also like the peach kind of, well, I can't even explain it, but we need to talk to like
So-
Architectural Digest
But
about
wait a
this.
minute, because you don't live alone anymore.
No,
You're
I know
married.
it's difficult. And that pad was the ultimate Barbie bachelorette pad, yet Mario Bawada, who's like the top decorator.
It's bachelorette, but then you get married.
See.
And what happens when Nick moves in?
Oh man, he tried to put his shoes in my shoe closet the other day. I was like, "Are you for real?" We had to bust through the wall, and I'm gonna take the nursery and just make that like he can have that area for himself.
What?
For a closet? Yeah, he can have that because I can't do that. It has to be perfect. Like I'm sorry, I'm just telling the truth, Jermaine.
I'm
that
not saying
area,
anything. I didn't
do
say
I
nothing.
even
I
have
ain't
you
say-
around there
I ain't
for real?
said that. I never seen it.
I can't.
It's, no, but that he should have his own place
should.
where his stuff can be.
This is what I
House in
imagine.
LA, we're probably not gonna. He loves LA. I mean, LA, yeah, woo, LA. But I mean, I'm from here.
Yeah. I imagine your house, and I imagine 80% of your
It's
closet
very sad
space
that
is
you've never
your-
been to my apartment, by the way.
I feel like I was at one level of it.
At
maybe.
the Moroccan room.
Maybe or something.
I think it was
yeah.
the Moroccan room
It's
because that's
sad.
where you would like it the most.
I'm gonna come back and meet the
Definitely.
babies.
Yes, you
What's
must.
happening with the children? Are they
Them
singing?
babies, yes, they're singing on this record. There's a song actually that I wrote with Jermaine Dupri. She's on it, and Rockstar is on it. His name is Moroccan.
Well, how do they sound singing?
She's actually singing along with JD, and they sound. She amazed me. Like
Does she
I
have
was
that?
so glad.
Does she have that
Oh,
thing?
yeah, she
They
got.
both
I mean,
have
she
the high
actually.
notes.
She's holding back. She sings on the record.
She does sing. She begins the record.
How old is she? How
Two.
old? They're 2.
2.5.
She
Were
sings.
you singing at 2?
Apparently, yes. My mom said that I was, so I'm gonna have to go with
Wow. So
Yeah.
the babies got it.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah, them babies.
So what happened with American Idol? That's over, right? No more
That's
going back?
over.
Did you like
That's
it?
over. No. Honestly, I hated it because it
Really?
Here's what it was. I was led to believe I was the first person signed on. I was, I don't want to say anything that's going to, heaven forbid, people, look like I'm saying something negative, but honestly, I thought it was going to be a 3-person panel. They gave me a nice dangling monetary moment, and I was just like, okay, this is for me. Randy Jackson will be there. I've known him forever. He used to play bass for me. Like, this isn't a big deal. This will be nothing. But it wasn't that. It was like hell, going to work every day in hell with Satan.
Really?
No, just playing. It didn't affect me that much. I was just like, I was disappointed. You know what I loved? I loved the contestants. I loved and some of them that were so good, and also really good people, you could tell. And it was disappointing when they would, for political reasons, not put people through. I'm like, I don't have to sit here and do this. I would prefer to just put this person in the studio, record a record with them, or tell another producer, yo, you should produce this artist because they're beautiful, they could sing, they're talented, But that's the way it is on that kind of TV thing.
It wasn't your favorite thing to do?
Well, I like being in the studio better and going on my own tours, etc. So we're going back to that.
Album, top of the year?
Album top of the year. I'm thinking
Okay.
February. Jermaine will be mad at me if I say this, but because I like the Valentine's Day thing, especially love songs. People want to hear the breakup love songs, the I hate you love songs, the I used to love you and I can't get over it no matter what
We
on
love
earth
those.
I do.
Yeah.
Every day of my life, forever and ever.
I'm sorry. I
That
just
kinda
had
stuff.
I just had the vision of Nick's back.
Nick's back is incredible.
Nick, if you don't know, Nick Cannon has a
Incredible.
tattoo on his back that says Mariah.
Of
and
the
it's-
entire back, though.
His whole back says Mariah.
I love him for that. Because my tattoo is much smaller, just at the bottom here. And it's a heart. But
he went hard.
I did put Mrs. Cannon before I was technically Mrs. Cannon.
Really?
So, yeah.
That was quick then.
It was quick.
You were dating for 30 seconds and got a tat.
Maybe 20. I don't know.
20 seconds and got a tat.
Come on, my only tat ever, though.
What do you feel like as his wife when people make? Because I've seen him on these shows.
Are
And
we
he has,
serious to that, though?
Yes.
You know that because I'm a very good girl. People don't know that.
You are a
They
good
like
girl.
to say, I'm like such a goody two-shoes. That's the joke of it all. I really am. But then they're like, the secret rumored affair with Puff Daddy. Remember that whole thing? And all these.
there was a lot of rumors.
Q-Tash.
There was many rumors.
Everybody. They never said Jermaine because they knew better to start with that. Jermaine was already there when there was some other people involved.
And
in the
Jermaine was
picture.
dating Janet at the time also.
No. That was well
Yeah.
after. Well, I knew
I've
Jermaine
been knowing her way
that.
before this.
Yeah. This
Before
is not new.
I've been around every man.
Oh, God.
How do you know that?
I've seen them all.
There weren't very many to see, so there you go.
Oh gosh.
That's what's like.
So wait,
that's how
do
I
you,
stay.
do you as Nick's wife? Because when I've seen him on shows where they tease him, he's Mr.
provokes
Carey.
that. He provokes that.
He provokes. He has a great sense of humor about it. But
He uses it for his comedy act, his little Mr. Showbiz.
But do you, as his wife, what does that feel like to you? Do you do you
I
think
hate
it's funny?
it. I hate him when I look at it on TV and we're watching it together. Or I'm watching it on his computer. I'll be like, was that necessary?
Really?
I'm not going to discuss what he discusses on his next comedy thing, but it's something that both of you and I have experienced. I'm just going to whisper it in your ear.
Okay.
And issues
Oh.
pertaining to that.
Oh. But it's not a secret if he talks about it. Or we can't talk about it yet.
It didn't. It's not released yet. It's going to be on
Okay.
Comedy Central, Showtime, I think. Come on,
So
Nick.
you don't like him calling him Mr. Carey?
He could call himself whatever he wants. I mean, my thing is he in his world, he feels in the world of comedy that he can have license to say things that he wants to say. But if it goes too far, that doesn't mean I'm not going to say, check, please. Can we have a discussion about this? Because I didn't care for it.
And then who wins the discussion?
It depends.
Oh.
If I want to be sensitive female, let me go cry in the corner, then I consider him winning that.
Right.
If I want to just be let me move on to my next task of the day, then
you
I
win.
I don't even care
Right.
about winning, you know. I just want to be able to do what I do. And hey, I can't tell him don't talk about this or that. But for me, I look at certain relationships in the public eye, and I go, see, that's class when you don't need to talk about the relationship that much. I would prefer silencio, just a little bit,
A little bit. A little bit. Just a little bit.
little silencio. That's it.
Because you don't do that much of it.
No, I don't feel the need to though.
Right.
But
it's interesting though, because there's two of you in the relationship, so you got
it is interesting, and
it's two of you, you know.
it's two.
Next time you come up, you should come together with the children.
Oh no, I rather can can we just stick with JD?
What?
Management. Unless
Next time on the Angie Martinez show, Nick Cannon, Mariah Carey,
babies, and Miss Monroe. She is not.
Please, can I put in my bid for first interview with Monroe?
Yes.
I would like to
I
put
think that would
bid
be
in.
perfect.
I would
Probably at home listening to this right now.
I
Like,
would
Probably
love
is.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, and we can't neglect Rockstar. People love him. I mean, you
Yeah,
know,
no, both. I'm not
Yes.
neglecting both.
I mean, his name
is
is Moroccan, but
I
we
know.
call him Rockstar.
which is super cute. Always good to see you, baby. Congrats
always good
on
to see you, my
everything.
love. Gorgeous.
And we'll
lady.
see you top of year album.
Top of year
release.
album, and I'm gonna be very, very excited, and I hope we can have a moment. And if you can come in the hot air balloon with me, that's gonna make it even better.
Absolutely.
For us both.
What's up, Mariah and JD for coming in today?